In this video, we're going to be going over the huge market rise happening right now in NBA 2K23 My Team, and when is going to be the best time to sell your cards and when is going to be the best time to buy your cards, especially with the new edition lock-ins coming out on Tuesday. So as you guys know, yesterday we did get these new Phenom Packs, and realistically, I mean, the set was just kind of meh. Like, Shaq, is he a top 3 power forward in the game? No. Is he a top 5 power forward in the game? I don't know. Is he a top 3 center in the game? I would also say no. Top 5 he probably is, because there's not that many good centers. So it's Shaq. Yes, he's a hype name and he's going to go for a lot of MT, but realistically as a card isn't that amazing. Lonzo, in my opinion, I do think is a really good point guard. I think he's a top 3 guard, but I know a lot of people don't even have him in their top 5, and that's how close the point guard position is. He's not much better than a Scotty Barnes, a Sengun, you know, a Ben Simmons, a Magic Johnson, even a card like Luke Walton. They're all so close in how good of cards they are. The Opals were pretty underwhelming as well. Even a card like Evan Mobley, he's still a really good power forward and center option, but he's not as good as we thought he would be. Paulo Banchero is kind of what we expected. He's a decent small forward. I mean, Brandon Ingram's solid as well. Like, the Opals are nothing crazy, but they're not great or bad either. Like, they're not terrible Opals, but I wouldn't say they're like, you know, crazy Opals. The only super hype card in the set is the Pink Diamond Jonathan Bender, who goes for about like 300,000 MT. So all around, I do think the market is going to rise back up, and the market is really high right now for a lot of the older cards in the game. Like, if you look at the out of position set, and the first card you can tell by is going to be Taco Fall. I know this is a 17 Hall of Fame Taco, but I've consistently seen a base tacos, like you can see right here, there's an hour and 10 minutes left, and a base taco fall is at 350k. Before the market, before the Phenoms packs on Friday, taco was like 300k, maybe even a little bit lower for his base version, and now he's up to like 400,000 MT for a base taco fall. So he's up in price like crazy. You look at the Jimmy Butlers of the world, they've gone back up a little bit. Bill Russell. So if you guys are looking to sell any of your cards, I think right now is not a bad time to do so. I mean, the market is fairly high. You even look at guys like Kobe Bryant, Anthony Davis. Like, Kobe's back up in price, man. He's back up to like 600,000-700,000 MT, because we really didn't get that many great shooting guards like at all. I think the only good shooting guard we got was Brandon Ingram. Kristaps back up in price. LaMelo, he's kind of staying around the same price because we are getting so many good point guards. He's been kind of dropping a lot in price, and then we did get Lonzo again yesterday, who I think is maybe a tiny bit better than LaMelo. That's kind of up for debate. So I do think LaMelo is around the same price, maybe a little bit cheaper. T-Mac, I mean, this card's always going to be super expensive, but the fact that we didn't get any good dark matter shooting guards or any like amazing opal shooting guards just caused this card's price to go back up even more. Like, he is now 1.4 million MT for a base T-Mac on Xbox. Like, that is nuts, man. He was like 1.1 before the content drop. You look at D-Rob. I mean, I sold my base D-Rob for 400k, 410,000 MT, I think it was. I've seen base D-Robs now go for 475, 500,000 MT just for a base D-Rob. So it looks like the market is super high right now. So if you guys wanted to sell your cards, I do think right now is a great time to do so. I personally might sell my cards soon. Like, I'm still holding on to like a Vince Carter that I do might want to sell. I mean, he's going back up in price a little bit. Like, even these opal cards, like, it's not just the dark matters. Like, even if you check the opals, right, like if you look at the out of position set and you look at the Sengun, he's back up in price a decent amount. I do believe he was a buy now, or he was like barely on the edge of being a buy now, and now I think he's back up to like 150k is what I've seen Sengun go for. I don't think, oh, is he 100,000 MT, or is that a snipe? That might be a snipe. No, I think there's 10 minutes left. How much MT is he right now? Because I know he was a buyout before the content drops. Looks like Sengun is around the same price. I bought my Scotty Barnes for about 65-70,000 MT. Is he around the same price? Okay, so it looks like, yeah, see, Scotty Barnes has gone up as well. I mean, the point guard market is going to always stay around the same because there's just so many good point guards coming out in my team. But yeah, I got my Scotty Barnes for about 65-70,000 MT, and now he's up to 85,000. So maybe not like the craziest amount for like opals, but all around, I would say the market has just risen back up. Like, Luke, wait, what the hell? Okay, Luke, I was like, is Luke Walton 100,000 MT? He's 35k right now. I was about to say, what the hell? Like, I mean, all these cards are just becoming so rare on the market. I do also want to talk about Taco Fall. If you guys are holding on to Taco, I think it's actually a really smart idea, not as an investment. Like, I wouldn't recommend buying this card and trying to invest. I'm just saying, if you guys already have Taco Fall and you're planning on selling them, I would not sell yet. I do think this card's going to rise up in price now that he's out of packs and he's going to become super rare. I could see him kind of being like Yao Ming, because people don't realize how good that Taco Fall is, and we probably won't see a better power forward for a while. I mean, we've pretty much got all the good power forwards in the game. You know, him and Cream is a debate of who's better at the power forward position, but I could see Taco becoming as rare as a card like Yao Ming. He was so hard to pull in packs, and he's so good for his price tag. So if you guys want to hold on to your Taco Fall, that's what I'm going to be doing, because I already have Unlimited completed. So yeah, I'll be holding on to my Taco Fall, not necessarily as an investment, but just because I think his price will go up even more. Like on Xbox, he was around like a 300,000 MT base, but now he looks to be about 400,000 base, maybe even a little bit more. Yeah, it looks like he's like 400, 425 for a base Taco. I could see that going up to like 500 to 550k, maybe even upwards of 600,000 MT for Taco Fall. But talking about the market, I do think right now is going to be a great time to sell some cards if you guys wanted to. New edition cards, I will probably make a separate video going over. We'll have to see what happens with them on the weekend, you know, Saturday and Sunday, and then see what happens with them on Monday, and if we get the leaks on Monday for who the lock-in cards are going to be. So I'll make a separate video going over that and telling you guys if it's a good idea to sell, you know, all that type of stuff, going over the new edition cards and their lock-ins. But yeah, I just want to give you guys a quick updated video on the market. I do think it's really high right now, so if you guys wanted to sell, I think it's going to be a great time to do so. And if you guys are looking to buy some cards, unless you really want to buy cards, I would probably wait until next Friday or maybe Tuesday, depending on what we get in the new edition lock-ins. That could drop the market a little bit. If people are spending all of their MT to lock in these sets, the market overall might drop a little bit with everybody spending their MT on these lock-in sets. But I'll make separate videos going over that when they do occur. But right now, market is definitely very high. So if you guys wanted to sell some cards, I think right now is a great time to do so. You should be able to make a lot of MT if you guys still have these top tier cards, because I know a lot of people have completed a lot of game modes, me included. I've completed Unlimited, so I wish I kept my deer up till now, and I could have sold deer up today, and he probably would have gone for like 500,000 MT, but that's 90,000 MT I'll never get back, but can't complain too much. But yeah, if you guys are maybe starting to complete some game modes, you guys are done Unlimited, you guys can finish Clutch them online, and you don't really need your main squad, I'd recommend maybe start selling off now, because it is a very good time to sell. But hopefully you guys did enjoy this video, and let me know in the comment section down below, who are you guys planning on buying right now, and let me know who you guys are planning on selling as well. But hopefully you guys did enjoy, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.